morning and welcome to a productive day in my life. Today I thankfully had a day off of work, so I decided to catch up on some things that have been piling up both literally and figuratively. I feel like I haven't had a break in a while, so it was kind of nice just to take a breather and do some things for my personal well-being. Unsurprisingly, one of the first things that I did this morning was actually watering my plants. And this is one of my new plants that I got recently from my workplace. She's an absolute beauty and I actually do not know the name to it, so if anyone knows, please let me know. But I also got this little terrarium that is super cute, and my roommate Kyle made this for me for my birthday and I absolutely love it. Alright, this is the workout outfit that I just put on. So I was telling one of my friends that I'm considering finding a personal trainer just because I find it very difficult to motivate myself to keep working out and then also know what the right form is when I am working out. I personally hate spending money on things that aren't necessities, but I think I'm at a point in my life where I should be spending money more on myself for my personal health and my personal goals. So we're gonna try out the first session and see how it is. I'm doing this with a friend, Casey. She's awesome. So hopefully it goes well. I'm kind of nervous. We will see how the first session goes.
Told my brothers one day we gon' make it. We just gotta grind for that paycheck. Mama told me one day I'll be famous. Remember when she used to say she hated me? Back then they would laugh when I say shit. Now I'm inside all them people's playlists. So one day I'll be stomping on those stages.
First PT session is done. I think it went really well, except I realized how incredibly weak I am. Like, I could not do the last workout. I could only do 3/4 of it, and Casey was such a trooper and she did the whole thing all the way through. But I did want to get on with my day, so this is my smoothie formula. I usually just put strawberries and mangoes, but I don't have frozen mangoes on me. Banana and soy milk, and then also chia seed for protein. I think I want to get protein powder, but as of right now I only have chia seeds, so I'm going to use that as a substitute. On. My room is in a state of disarray and I'm trying to fix that. Just made my bed and I've gotten a few questions on where I got this specific pillow. I got this from a company called Everlasting, and I also got these bed sheets from Everlasting as well. They're a very nice ruffle set with a bit of ruffling on the top. I actually love how my bed looks right now. This pillow is to die for. It's my favorite pillow right now. And then there's Ryan the lion. All right, we're doing a clean room tour. It's still incredibly messy, but it's a lot better compared to what it was at earlier. But I'm happy with it. This is the best you can get with someone who's a hoarder, but also lives in a dorm-sized room. recently started using Notion, and everyone's been trying to put me on it. I've heard so many good things about Notion, and I've also watched Notion tours before, but never actually tried using it. But I think recently, because I've been juggling my work life and my personal goals and also my YouTube, I just set up a Notion, and coincidentally at the same time Notion reached out to me. So this is like a very serendipitous collaboration. But Notion is sponsoring this video, so thank you, Notion. But I kind of just wanted to take you guys on like a Notion tour. Also, for those of you guys who don't know what Notion is, it's a productivity management organizational tool that you can use to organize your life, collaborate with other people, take notes. I know a lot of students use Notion. Very easy to use for managing tasks, setting goals, taking notes, and a ton of other things. So yes, let us get on with the Notion tour. So this is my personal Notion dashboard. I've been meaning to add more widgets to my Notion, but it takes a lot of effort to try to find widgets. So as of right now, we only have one singular clock. The first subsection I have is my monthly overview calendar. So as of right now, all I do is really add an event for the date that something happens. And then underneath it, sometimes I'll write some notes. But you can see that most of this calendar is split across social events. I think for other work-related or personal things, I'd just like to keep that on a separate Google Calendars. The next subsection that I have is my YouTube dump. So here is where I do a lot of my content planning. It's a pretty simplistic calendar. If you look at it, it has my posting schedule and the days that I want to go live with a video. I did not go live with this boyfriend tag video this weekend, unfortunately, so that is just gonna have to move. This next section, I've also been meaning to expand a little bit, but it's my budgeting for the month of June. I honestly need to start budgeting my money better, but I have a breakdown of all the expenses that I've incurred so far this month. As you can see, we're pretty close to our monthly cap, but living in New York is so expensive, and now that I'm also traveling this summer, that's so much money, as you can see. The next section that I have is a reading list. It's pretty small right now, but I've started accumulating all of the book recs that I've gotten from friends and other coworkers. I think Atomic Habits, I started listening to the audiobook on YouTube, but I also want to get a hard copy of the book so I can actually read it. And Crying in H Mart, as some of you guys know, I did start. And the last section is my favorite section because I've been using it a lot recently. This is my travel section. I've basically broken down all of my travel plans into different pages. I'm not really great at creating schedules for traveling, so this is why this travel page is pretty empty. But the last page is just a packing list. This is, I think, the default template on Notion. So Notion has a lot of default templates where you can just add different pages that already exist and you can kind of edit it to your liking. So that's my Notion tour. I love Notion so much. I'm not just saying that because they're sponsoring this video. I actually am obsessed with using Notion. I use it for almost everything now in my daily life. If I need an Excel spreadsheet, I will do it on Notion. But if you guys are interested, I will leave a Notion sign up link in my description box down below. The next thing on the agenda for today is cleaning my living room and also cleaning my foster bunny's little playpen. I am fostering a bunny. Some of you guys know that my cat Honey is now back at home with my parents because she is originally my parents' cat, but it's been very, very lonely. Some of you guys might be like, why did you foster a bunny and not a cat or anything else? Not that many people opt in to take care of bunnies. At least all the rescues that I talked to when I was signing up to be a foster parent said that they were very low on foster homes and staffing for volunteers. That was one of the reasons. And the second one is that James, my boyfriend, is allergic to cats. Hi! You are so cute. Oh. As promised, we have the rock star here. His name is Rocky. He's my foster bunny. Sorry if my clothes are just dangling off of the my rack. He's my little foster bunny. I've had him for 2 weeks now, and I haven't really vlogged much of him at all because I want him to be more comfortable around me and my apartment. But I think he wants to go out, so I'm gonna leave the door open for him. Rocky. He's definitely... This is Rocky and his little playpen. and he loves to just like move everything around in his little playpen. The one thing I did not realize about fostering a rabbit is that their litter box is constantly full. Like, I don't know how they poop so much in a day, but they do. And it's actually kind of annoying to clean it. In his litter box. Super cute. If any of you guys are looking to adopt a bunny, Rocky is an adorable bunny. He's also super sweet. He loves like head rubs, and he'll sometimes just hop over to you if you have food. So I was gonna cook today, but I lost track of time, so I just figured I would get some Mediterranean food, which is one of my favorite types of food. It's like they gave me a pita bread and then some sausage. I'm actually really hungry, so I'm just gonna eat this, do some video editing afterwards, because I have a huge backlog of videos I need to edit. Editing takes up the most time for me. I think I just am really slow, and I'm also kind of a perfectionist when it comes to my videos. But since I have the day off, I thought it'd be good to also catch up on some editing. And then I like to add all the tags in. So there are like 7 things that I mentioned, but it's basically like publication date. Well, publication date is basically the day that I publish it, so you don't really have to worry about this.
Just for fun.
Yeah, no, I would love to see your Notion, because I don't know what the best way to set this up is.
Oh, I see.
Usually only change the date issued due by. It's not hard, but there's a lot of moving pieces to this. Yeah, so if you don't get stressed about this.
Okay.
So the workflow, I think, for content review is right here. Also pretty straightforward.
Limit we can push here. What's gonna scare this one away? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I think that would be cool. It's so random though, I think so. So after my call, I just finished the night off with some editing. Recently, I have been getting to that point where I'm feeling super unmotivated to keep up with my YouTube and honestly anything else in my life. So I've been really actively trying to bring myself out of this rut, and am feeling quite encouraged whenever I do have a full day of productivity. But if anything, I hope this video gave you guys a little bit of motivation or inspiration to do something that you've been meaning to do for a while now. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace.